While defending the sovereignty and territorial integrity of their countries, the military is also confronted with new HIV infections. Although screening is done before deployment or even recruitment, many get infected while on missions. Care and treatment of HIV-positive soldiers and their families is eating into a great chunk of their budgets.
At least a combat enemy is easy to deal with. If he fires a bullet, you can detect where it comes from. You can know what kind of caliber of weapon he's using. You can even know the capabilities that enemy has. But with AIDS, it's a different cup of tea.
The challenge is to go out.
24 years after Major retired General Rurambi, a Ugandan, was diagnosed with HIV, he's still battling to stop stigma and create awareness among the military.
Go and engage other people.
He says officers often choose to remain mum about their status for fear of stigmatization.
To be open, to disclose.
If you are found to be HIV positive, you say farewell to being promoted. And some actually feared they would be even dismissed because they have got, the army used to have what they call the ineffective groups. In other words, when you are HIV positive, you are declared ineffective. And you know it is very bad to be declared ineffective.
The mystery and silence surrounding disclosure within the military circles is indeed a time bomb, something that Major retired Ruranga attributes to fear and stigmatization within the military circles. The Kenya Department of Defense, in responding to the epidemic, introduced a comprehensive approach including opening VCT centers within selected barracks. However, the number of new infections remains unacceptably high, just like in other states.
In Uganda, despite the many wars we have fought over the years, many of our comrades and very, very instrumental comrades in our military have fallen, not to the bullet, but to HIV.
Like we can get money for our militaries, we should get money to fight HIV. HIV kills more people than war. The army defends, unfortunately, in Africa, the individual, patronage business, and does not actually fight, in essence, for the country, as perhaps a well-organized situation where people actually come together to fight HIV/AIDS.
Kenya's military has been rated among the best in Africa, and yet, like other countries, its security forces are threatened as HIV affects combat readiness, with good commandants succumbing to AIDS. This calls for urgent interventions to re-strategize on how best to respond to the epidemic within the disciplined forces. Achieng'a for Channel 1, Beyond the Epidemic.